There it is, I can hear it. Can you hear that vibration? Where's that coming from? Does it at that rev? Oh my god, that is so annoying! It's a brand new car, it shouldn't be making noises like that. Oh my god, that's so loud! I'll put the radio on, maybe I'll be able to drown it out a little bit. Hello and welcome to another edition of Project 6JGF. You might have understood from the title screen that just recently I've been having some issues with my new VW Golf, and I'm just about to tell you the story of how embarrassing it turned out to be. Let me set the scene for you. It was a cloudy, although that's not important to the story, Tuesday morning, and the car was delivered to me on the back of a lorry. After all the initial checks of the vehicle, making sure that it was in good condition, obviously it was brand new, it shouldn't have any marks on it, and signing of paperwork, and chucking all my stuff in the car, I was on my way to work. Now, it wasn't very long before I was in the car that suddenly I was aware of a rather annoying vibration. I was like, where's that coming from? Tapping the dashboard, very infuriated by this sound that seemed to get louder and louder with speed. Anyway, cut a long story short, I did about 32 miles on the day, and on my way home from work I thought, this is no good, this is a brand new car. So I pitched myself up at the VW garage and said to the lady on the desk, I've just got a new car and it's making a very annoying vibration sound. This isn't very good, is it? Can you have someone have a look at it? She then sent me over to the seating area, poured me a nice cup of coffee, and within moments a technician came over and said, I heard you had a vibration sound and I'm going to have a look and see if I can diagnose it for you. So we headed off to the car. Obviously I was waiting for him to be very impressed with my brand new car. He wasn't that impressed at all. We jumped in the car, and within moments of setting off down the road, there was the vibration sound. And I said to the technician, I think it's coming from the dashboard, but over by the glove box. There's nothing in the glove box. There's nothing in the side pocket. There's nothing over there whatsoever that could be possibly making that sound. Anyway, we drove off down the road, and he was making all sorts of funny faces, like listening in intently. You know, I'd done these faces earlier in the day as well, listening in. But I'd be talking about it, he'd be like, shh, let me listen. And he started like prodding around by the dashboard, by my steering wheel, and I was like, well, I don't think it's coming from over there, mate. I think you're mistaken. It's definitely coming from over there. And it was so apparent. We'd done a couple of miles. It was such an annoying sound that there was only one answer for it. He didn't have the answer, but he did say to me, I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll book it in for 2 days and we'll rip the dashboard apart and if need be rebuild it. I thought, oh, I don't really want that. I mean, obviously that's what would have to be done, but I didn't really want my brand new car to be taken apart immediately, because always the case, you take things apart, you make more problems than you solve. So anyway, we took a slow cruise back to the dealership, and he started to hone in on this sound even more, and it wasn't until he opened up my above sunglasses locker that we suddenly realised the sound may well be my sunglasses vibrating in the overhead locker. I mean, At that point, I honestly wanted the ground to suck me up. I'd not only marched into VW with a apparent problem, which they dealt with very, very quickly and very professionally, but I'd taken up this technician's valuable time with an issue that isn't even an issue, and in fact it was my sunglasses making the vibration sound. So we removed the sunglasses, and on the way back, about another mile to the dealership, I was hoping, I was praying that the sound would still be there, and it wasn't my sunglasses. Alas, it was my sunglasses. I was very embarrassed, very apologetic. As I'd already said, I wanted the ground to swallow me up. The guy was very humble and didn't act too annoyed with me. We pulled into the car park in there, and I said, do you need me to come in there with you and sign any paperwork, or can I just sort of disappear off? He said, I think it's best that you disappear off, son. I was like, okay, see you later. So this was a really, really embarrassing moment for me, but it wasn't until I was driving away that I suddenly thought to myself, if this technician hadn't have found my sunglasses, the offending item for the annoying vibration in my brand new car that I was experiencing, I would have brought my car back, taken my sunglasses out of the overhead cubby and put them into the courtesy car, I would imagine, or maybe I'd have put them on my face. Who knows, it might have been a sunny day. And they would have been checking for a vibration sound that wasn't there. They would then have given me my car back, telling me that they couldn't find a vibration sound. At that point, I would have probably lost it at the reception and said, you could quite clearly hear the vibration sound, in a very condescending voice. You could quite clearly hear, quite easily hear the vibration sound that was plaguing me in my brand new car. They would have said, nah, nothing there, mate, sorry. I would have then got back in my car, put my sunglasses back in the overhead cubby, and immediately been received with this annoying sound once again, which would have then made me make a very, very stern phone call. I would have probably tweeted about it. I would have probably told everybody I know. Well, I'm doing that now, but at my expense, I should imagine. So, although I experienced a very, very embarrassing moment, because with my motoring background, I shouldn't ever have been concerned about a sound that was being caused by my sunglasses. That's all for today. I just wanted to regale with you the story of my embarrassment at the hands of sunglasses, and obviously people in the car next to me are noticing who I am, and we need to get out of this traffic sharpish. I think I just got spotted for the first ever time from YouTube. Embarrassing. Literally had a guy next to me with a camera taking a picture of me. Now, it's not very obvious that I'm filming right now. I've got a couple of cameras in the car, and I'm obviously talking to myself and looking like a bit of a mad man, but that was quite funny.